Hello everyone, this is the lecture series of Operation Research subject. This is a BTech 7 semester subject of the mechanical engineering, and course code of the subject is ME405. This is unit number 2nd and lecture number 13. And today I will discuss about the part network problem. For my introduction, myself Rahul Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Suresh Gyan Vihar University, Jaipur. And part is this is the different type of network analysis technique which helps in projectology, and this is similar to CPM technique also. In the previous lecture, means lecture number 12, I was discuss about the CPM techniques and some numerical problem related to that technique, and in this lecture we will solve the example related part network and the what is the full form of the part, and this is the project evaluation and review technique network problem. This is the full form of the part. In the previous lecture I have discussed about the CPM network method. This CPM network method used for small project, but in the case of part network analysis, this is used for the complex project, require a series of activities, and some of which must be performed sequentially and others can be performed in parallel with other activities. Means here different types of parallel activities are going on, and this collection of series and parallel takes can be modeled as a network. Means here series and parallel activities are going on. This part network problem, and this is the program evaluation and review technique, is a network that allows for the randomness in activity, completion time, and it was developed in 1950 by the US government, and by the analysis of part, and it was handled the one project governed by the US Navy. This is the polarized project having thousands of contractor. So here parallel and different type of series activities has been completed for this project, and it has a potential to reduce cost as well as time also for the completion of project, and comes to the objective of the network, and these objectives are same as CPM network objective. Here the objective is network analysis is a successful technique and frequently used to plan, which monitor and control the project involving thousands of activities. For these activities, it reduces the project cost and minimize the project time also. For this chapter, you understand about to ensure optimum utilization of human and other resources, means machinery, men, and time boundation also. It gives the time boundation also, and it also to ensure minimum conflicts and unnecessary delay. Means it has to create a or complete a project in a limited duration of time, right? And here PERT technology uses for the complex problem, also. Then move to the introduction of project, and this is the introduction of project means how to complete the project by the PERT diagram, or we can say that PERT chart also. And this type of project related to PERT, which is divided into set of activities, set of activities activities that have definite starting and ending point, and result is same, and in the result it will give a unique product or service. And it also cuts across organization lines. They need variant skill of different professional, means it divided into different if one work it divided into different tasks, and these tasks given to the different professional, right? And some person experts in one field and some person experts in other field also. And it also provides the uncertainties like new technology and external environment can change the character of the project, right? And it also provide the personal material facilities etc are temporarily assembled to accomplish a goal for the project, but this project completed by this one definite time interval, and beside a one frame, and then disbanded. And this project gives the one upon finish time. A project releases lot of resources which were engaged in execution of the project also. So uh, this type of project completed by the PERT analysis. But in the PERT analysis, project is divided into sub steps. Sub steps are uh, sub task also, and this is a very simple techniques for dividing the task. These are the simple examples for the project. First one is hosting a college annual function. Hosting as a college annual function. In the college annual function, different types of tasks are divided. First one is fooding, then some arrangement of guests, and the arrangement of the students, arrangement of teacher, and arrangement of the special kinds of guests, and then different types of some parents also. So these type of activities completed in one umbrella, this is the annual function. So completed the all activities in one function. This is easily given by the PERT diagram. And the second case is here, second example is here. Plan a space shuttle to Mars. Just like shifting the space shuttle to Earth to Mars, because Earth to Mars, the launching this is very difficult task. So this task is divided into different steps, suppose stages, because inside the earth it creates the one gravitational field, but outside the gravitational field the vacuum is here. So different types of stages are required to complete this project. Means which type of propellant you may use, This propellant related to the cryogenic substance, or a solid propellant rocket engine, or a liquid propellant rocket engine, means which type of booster pump are used here. So these are the different tasks are presented, but some electronic technology and solar technology are used here. Some solar fusion engines used for the vacuum force generation. So these type of space shuttle space shuttle project are analyzed by the PER diagram. And next is the construct a plant to manufacture ball bearings. This is a very big task. And plan of wedding, plan of the wedding, and wedding plan is divided into different parts, and this is also completed by this projectology. That means part projectology. And the designing and implementation of a computer system, designing of a ABS system, executing environmental cleanup of a contaminated site, and erect a new lab in the department in mechanical engineering. This is a very big task for the any institutions or any organization, because mechanical engineering branch, this is a very special branch for all engineering streams. So it divided into number of laboratories, like as a refrigeration, heat transfer, workshop. In the workshop, welding shop is required, and carpentry shop is also required, and one molding shop, and different types of and laboratories. There are fluid mechanics lab, thermal engineering lab, solar lab, and some computer lab is also required for the motorization of mechanical engineering. And in mechatronics lab and robotics lab is also required at the present scenario. So these are the different kinds of projects which are completed by the PERT analysis. So these are the different kind of project which are related to PERT analysis. And then for the previous purpose, we will give the one definition of the project. And project is a one short or time limited goal directed major undertaking requiring the commitment of varied skills and resources. And it also describes it is a combination of human and non-human resources, human and non-human resources pulled together in a temporary organization to achieve specific purpose, to achieve the specific purpose of task. These are the definition. And then move to the project attribute. Here are different kinds of attributes for the project analysis. It has a means any project which gives some attributes, and these attributes are like this. It has a unique purpose. It is temporary. These projects are temporary in nature, and it developed using progressive elaboration. And it requires resources often from various areas. Suppose the project is related to the road construction, then resources belong to the road construction only, right? And the project should have a primary customer or sponsor, and the project sponsor usually provides the direction and for the project So this type of activity involved in this type of project, and it involve also uncertainty, because the project it depend on the monsoon and different input parameters, like the One is monsoon, then sometime is a atmosphere conditions, and some political condition also. Sometimes is different means some accidental case war happened. This increase the time of the project, right? So some some project depend on the different kinds of factors. And this is the project and program managers. These are the what is the program and what is the project management. And project managers works with project sponsors and project team and other people involved in a project to meet the project goals. And the program, if I am talking about the program, and program is a group of related projects managed in a coordinated way to obtain benefits and control not available for the managing team individually. And program manager gives the oversee program and often acts as a bosses for project managers. And what is for the purpose of here project management just like as a it is a application of knowledge or skills, tools and techniques to project activities to meet project requirement, to meet the project requirement for this purpose. And here are different kinds of activities just like as a project management tools and techniques. Here different types for the project management we have used different types of techniques just like as a Gantt chart, network diagram, critical path analysis and critical chain scheduling time, cost estimates and earned value management cost also. And some here WBS analysis and scope statement analysis and project charters. These type of tools involved to solve the project management ideas. And the project management and tools and techniques assist manager and their teams in various aspects of the project management also. And these are the some key features. These are the some key features which involve and improve the quality of project. These are the network analysis. This is the network analysis. In this network analysis or in a project, an activity is a task. An activity is a task that must be performed, and an event is a milestone. And an event as a milestone, making the completion of one or more, making a completion of one or more activities. Before an activity can begin, all of the processor's activities must be completed. And project network model represent activities and milestone by arc and nodes also. Here the PERT activity, this is originally was an activity on arc network in which the activities are represented on the lines and milestones on the nodes. And these type of activities represented by the network analysis. And network analysis given by the number of techniques for planning and controlling of the complex project. These projects run parallelly a number of series of projects, and the two most frequently used forms of the network planning are: one is the PERT. PERT is the program evaluation and review technique, and second is CPM. CPM is the critical path method. This is already I have completed in the previous lecture, CPM, and then move to the PERT evaluation and review technique. And one question is arises here. Here one question arises: what the network? Network is a graphical representation of systematic plan, or consisting arrows and the circles. And circles, these circles are called event, and the arrows are called activity. And sometime it may be called, circles are called nodes also, for showing the logical sequence of various tasks, and these tasks which want to perform or achieve the project objective, or they achieve the project objectives. And here these are these nodes, and this is the activity at the upside, right? So move to the next slide. This is the PERT and CPM techniques, and this techniques is used for the different type of project, for producing a scheduling process or determination of the all specific activities that comprise the project, and gives the one relationship to the other activities, also gives the one relationship between the other activities. And this is the two types of techniques, PERT or CPM. And this is a one example here. This example, this column shows the activity, this is the description, and this is the duration in weeks. This and this shows the immediate procedures, and activities are here: A, B, C, D, E and F. A, B, C, D and F. And description: obtain, A is for the obtain the budget approval, B is for the obtain the machine, C is for hire the operator, and this is the time duration is here 1 week, and the obtain the budget approval time duration is 2 week, and obtain the machine 5 week, and intermediate procedure is here A. Here D is the activity for the install the machine, and duration for installing time the machine is here 1 week only. And this is E, train the operator, means how to handle this machine and how to operate this machine. It will take 6 week time. And F activity gives the produce the good. And for this activity F, here the procedure activity is D and E also. So this is a one example. And the activity, here are the different, similar to CPM network. Here some terms are used here also. One is activity, node, right, and the logical procedure, and different types of identified numbers, and other all things. And these are the first is activity, and this is a effort is required to complete the part of project, and it is represented by a like this type of arrow. And node, this represented the beginning or completion of an activity. This is the beginning and completion of the activity. It is represented by V, right, this type of letter. And these are the rules of network constructions in PERT technology, and each defined activity is represented by one and only one arrow in the network, right? And if one activity is fully completed, then you move to the next activity, right? And the arrow is depicting various activities, or indicative or logical procedure only. The length of bearing of the arrow are of number of significance, right? This is depend on the number of significance in here. And then next here the arrow direction indicate the generate progression in time, head event or tail event here. But in CPM diagram, this arrow shows only the forward direction motion. If activity is happen, then it shows only in forward direction. But here, these event shows the head event or the tail event also. And in the fifth number, when the number of activities terminated at one event, it indicates no activity emanating from the event may start unless all activity terminating there have been completed. In this part analysis, event are identified by the numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4 like this, and the activities are identified the numbers of their starting and ending event are by alphabets also, means this also represented by the alphabetic manner. So in the per diagram, this is the merge event, means if two activity meets at one node, if two activity meets at one node and gives in the output gives the one activity only. So this is the merge event. This is the merge event. If one activity and this node divided into this activity into the two parts, this is the burst event. This is the burst event. So similar to the previous case, here also there is some merge and burst events are produced. Here 10th point gives the parallel activities between two events without intervening events are prohibited. If any dummy activity is needed, then very dummy activity is needed where two or more parallel activities in a project, where two or more parallel activities in a project is used here. So in this case, dummy activity is needed to constructing the network, and this dummy activity do not consume time. This dummy activity do not consume any time, and this is only for the ideal case. And an efficient network contains a minimum number of dummy activities required to query the correct procedure relationship. And one more thing for the PERT analysis, one more thing is for the PERT analysis, here looping is not permitted in a network. Looping is not permitted in a network. And these are the network symbols. This arrow symbol shows the activity and this shows the event. If this type of activities and event are present in your network diagram, which shows the activity A must be completed before activity B completed, means this is the A must be activity A must be completed before activity B completed. Suppose this type of two activities are merged in one node and it forms a one more event. So it is called activity A and B can occur concurrently. But both must be completed before activity C can be begun. Suppose this is a C activity, right? So, but both must be completed before activity C can be begun. And in this case, activities A and B must be completed. Activities A and B must be completed before activities C and D can begin. Before activities C and D can begin, but C begin independently of D. But C begin independently of D. This is the A, B, this is C, and this is D, and vice versa. So these are the some network symbols which are used in PERT network analysis diagram. PERT and network analysis diagram. This is the sample of the one network diagram. So this is the starting of event, and then this divided into two activities. This is the 3 and 4 activities. Here is one D again divided into two parts, 1 and 3. Here this A gives a activity of 2, and B gives the activity of 2 also, and here 3 is B activity divided into two parts, 2 and 3 activity, and this 3 and 1 merge to the E activity, E event, and this event again gives a activity number 2 also, and here F is provided one activity. This is and these two C and F gives the end of the event, right? So this is the one sample network. This is a one sample network for the PERT technology. So this is the original activity diagram, and this is the dummy activity diagram. So in this diagram, which activity shows a dummy activity? This dotted arrow shows the dummy activity, right? Means this is the starting, which is divided into 1 WBS 111, WBS 122, WBS 121, and WBS 131. Here this WBS 121 and WBS 131, it gives a dummy activity for this region, right? So move to the next slide. This is a one question. You are required to prepare a network diagram. Required to prepare a network diagram for constructing a 5-floor apartment. The major activities of the project are given as follows. These are the activity A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, and these are the description. A is for the selection of site, B for the preparation of the drawing, C is for arranging the for finance, and this is A. C is for the processor of A activity, and D, this is selection of contractor, which is also a processor of A activity, and E, getting approval from government, this is also a procedure of A activity, and F is the laying the foundation, this is the procedure of E activity, and G, start construction, this is the procedure of D and F activity, and H is the advertised in newspaper, this is the procedure of B and C activity also. Then I denotes the allocation of tenants. This is the procedure of G and H activity. So I is the ending point of this diagram, and the starting point is here A. So for this is the different kind of diagram. Here this is the one is the starting 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 4, 7, and 8. This is the project or program evaluation and review techniques method, right? Then move to the next slide. And this is the PERT evaluation and review techniques. In the critical path method, the time duration is known. The time duration is known for completion of the project. But in the case of PERT, time duration is divided into 3 steps. One is optimistic time, second is most likely time TM, and the pessimistic time TP. Because in the CPM network, the project like as a research project, new product development, and the some development project like a development of a new building, these type of project which is very difficult to decide the estimate time, which is difficult to decide a estimate time for the various activities, because these activities depend on the monsoon and atmospheric conditions, some financial condition, and some uh, uh, extra material which is required to complete this project. So in the part here uses a probabilistic method. Here uses a probabilistic method, or it provides a one milestone, generally are numbered so that ending node of an activity has a higher number than the beginning node, right? And this part technique, the time duration is divided into three groups, and this is just you seen in graph also. This is the beta curve, and this is the probability. And if my project is completed at this time, this is the optimistic time, and it is very short time to complete an activity. It means that if everything going in a better manner, everything going as a better manner, there is more chance to completing the activity within this time, right? And most likely time TM, it is the normal time taken to complete an activity. This is the normal time taken to complete the activity if activity were frequently repeated under the same condition. But pessimistic time, in this time, it is the longest, very longest time to complete the project, and it is the worst time estimate that an activity would take a take if unexpected problem are faced, unexpected problem are faced by the activity. So these are the pessimistic time TP, and optimistic time denoted by T0, and one more time is expected time. This is the TC, right? And here what the average time of this year, and it is given by the one formula. Here TA is the mean or average time. This is the T0 plus 4Tm plus TP is equal to divided by 6, and total time is the, our average time is the sum of T0 plus 4 times Tm plus Tp, and total is divided by 6, and this is the formula. And the variance of the activity formula, this is represented by sigma, and the sigma 1 square is equal to Tp minus T0 divided by 6 का whole square. This is the variance of activity time, right? And the probability for project duration, probability for the project duration, and this is completed within a stimulated time, and here the scheduled time is Ts, and contracted time may be obtained by using the standard normal derivative, where T is the expected time of project completion and probability of the completing the project within a scheduled time, and this formula is given by the Z0 equal to Ts minus Te summation of under root sigma square in the critical path. And for this condition here, P T less than equal Ts is equal to P Z, and less than equal Z0 for the normal tables. These are the formula which are used to uh, PERT evaluation techniques. So this is the one R&D problems, and for this problem, question is here: draw the project network, find the critical path, find the probability that the project is completed in 19 days if the probability is less than 20%, and find the probability for completing it in 24 days. And this problem I will solve in the next step. So the another section of this lecture is here MCQ problem. Then go to the MCQ section also. This is the MCQ problem section, and the first problem is here: which of the data is not required? Is not required to prepare an estimate. First is amplitude, drawing, specification, and rates. So amplitude is not required to complete the prepare the estimate, right? The second question: the process of working out the cost per unit of each item is known as work, sheet, data, or analysis. So for the process of working out of the cost per unit of each item is known as data. This is the right answer of this question. Data is the right answer. And then move to the next question, question number 3. And while fixing rate per unit of and time, the quantity of material and labor needed for the 1 unit of an item are strictly per. These options are especially data book, standard data book, special data record, and special data specific data record. So the right answer for this question is here standard data book. This is the right answer for this question. B is the right. And then move to the next question. Next question is here: in the case of work, which required some special types of equipment, and amount of percent of the estimated cost is given. These are the 1-2, 5-9, 12-10, and 16-20. Then the correct answer is here 1 to 2. This is the correct answer for this question, right? And move to the next question, and question number, what the question number 5. Which of the following is not a method used for preparing approximate estimate? Used for the preparing the approximate estimate. Then 5D. This is a right answer for this question. Right? Next question. In a plinth area method, the cost of the construction is computed by the multiplication of plinth length and rate, plinth breadth and rate, plinth area and plinth area rate, and plinth volume and plinth length rate. And the correct answer for this question is here plinth area and plinth area rate. Question 7. The shortest possible time in which an activity can be achieved under ideal circumstances is known as pessimistic time estimate, optimistic time estimate, or expected time estimate, and the most likely time estimate. The correct answer for this question is here. This is the B. B is the pessimistic time estimate. Right? This is the correct answer. Then move to the next question, next MCQ problem, question number 8. And according to the time estimates made by the PERT planner, the maximum time that would be needed to complete the activity is called the pessimistic time estimate. This is the right answer. C is the right answer for this question. And then move to the next question. In a network, a critical path is the time wise shortest path. This is true or false? This is a false statement, right? A PERT network is activity oriented while a CPM network is an event oriented. This is a false statement. PERT is a event oriented network and CPM is a activity oriented network, right? So these are the MCQ questions, and these are the references for this lecture. Introduction of operation research. Operation research है H.A. Macmillan Publishing Company, and foundation of optimization. And thank you for your attention in this lecture, and thank you all of you, and I will meet the next series of lecture number 14. So in the next lecture I will give some problem related to PERT network analysis, right? And thank you all of you. Thank you.